Hey guys, in today's video, I am going to do a part 2 to the Christmas polish inspo video that I uploaded about a week ago. I am currently working on my winter seasonal rack, and because of that, I have a bunch of polishes out. Now, although not all of the polishes that I'm going to mention here are going to go up on the rack, because I still haven't decided, and I'm not going to wear all of them. I think they'll all look really great incorporated into some kind of holiday manicure this December month. So since I have them all out, I figured I'd make a video out of this. So let me start off with the blues, and these are lighter blues, different from the blues that I mentioned in the first video. My idea behind these, and I pulled all three out, but I've decided that this is the one that's going to go up on my winter seasonal rack. I'm thinking of either doing a holographic accent nail, or possibly top it over with the white glitter topper that I mentioned in the first video and mattifying it. I think that will look really beautiful, and it's probably going to look like falling snow. So that's the idea behind the pick for these. So the first one is from ESSIE, and this is Mint Candy Apple. And this is a pastel blue that has a little bit of a green undertone. There is a green leaning version of this one. I though have the blue leaning version, and on my nails it looks like a straight up pastel blue. I know a lot of people like wearing colors like these for the winter in general, and then I've seen some, you know, incorporated into some kind of holiday manicure, which I think it looks really, really pretty. The next one, and this is the one that's going to go up on my seasonal rack, this is from P2. I bought this a really long time ago. This is a color that's very reminiscent to Bikini Sotini from ESSIE. And I finished that bottle maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and I've never bought it. I never repurchased it because I still have this one. And this one, very similar to Bikini, has a very fine shimmer running throughout, but it's not visible on the nails. And this one takes about 3 coats. Same thing with Mint Candy Apple. Mint Candy, though, for me is it has a little bit of a tricky formula, but I can get them both opaque at 3. Okay, and then the last one of the lighter blues, I don't think I have any more, is Secret Peri-wink-le. And this is, again, a blue, but it has a little bit of a purple undertone. And I don't know if I mentioned, but Breezy Blue also has a little bit of a purple undertone, so it's like a lighter Peri-wink-le. But if you can see, Secret Peri is deeper, and it has, I think it has more purple. I think my camera's pulling more blue. And the manicure you're going to see with this one is with Pure at My Whistle topped over it, which I will mention in a little bit. Any pictures I can find within my Instagram feed of manicures that I've worn, incorporated, you know, any of these polishes, I'll try to pop them up on the screen. Okay, let's do a gray. I did a gray holiday manicure a few years ago, and a gray is a very neutral color. Really, you can wear it every single season. I tend to stick to this type of color during fall and winter. That's when I like it its best. This one is from Pot Beauty, and it's called Granite Glam. And it is a gray cream that has a little bit of a green undertone. So it's very complementary to my skin tone. And formula-wise, this is awesome. It takes 2 coats to cover the nails. This brand you can find online. I don't think I've ever seen it in store though. But they're inexpensive polishes. They're about $5 a piece, I think. I don't know if their prices have changed. And what I did for that manicure is just draw on a wreath. And I think I used other polishes and possibly have used acrylic paint, but I can't remember. I do have a video where I put that manicure together, so I'll link it up in the cards in case you guys are interested. It was really beautiful. It was very neutral, but then the little accent nail had the wreath, and I thought that made it super, super pretty. Hold on, I have my pup in here. Mama. And I don't want him to tear things up. Hold on. False alarm. He has his bully stick. He's still in that stage, you know? Okay, and then I want to talk about sheer pinks, because sheer pinks look really beautiful any time of the year. And actually, hold on. Okay, so sheer pinks look really great any time of the year. I have a whole video with my sheer pink collection. So I'll make sure to link it up in the cards if in case you guys want to check it out. I pulled out two of my favorites. So I have Confetti from ORLY. And this is more of a blue-based type of pink. It's really, really pretty. And at 3 coats, you can still see the nail line, but that's the point of these type of polishes. They're just so beautiful. So again, with this, you can do a holographic accent nail if you want. You can also do maybe a little glitter gradient. I pulled out a glitter. Actually, no. I think the glitter that I have topped over a sheer pink is Confetti Ready from OPI. But I pulled out another glitter that's relatively, you know, similar. It's that pink holographic type of glitter that I think looks really, really beautiful. And then the next one, which I've mentioned many times, both of these really, is Sheer Fantasy from ESSIE. A little less pink and a little bit warmer. A little bit more, I don't want to say peach, but it has a warm undertone. And especially paired up next to Confetti, it brings out a lot of the warmth in Sheer Fantasy, which it's exactly what I love. This one especially, I think, to me, looks a little bit more natural to where Confetti, because it has that blue undertone, it really looks bright on my nails. I mean, it looks so beautiful. It stands out very well against my skin tone. I wanted to bring this one out because I'd mentioned, I think it was sometime in the summer that I was, although I have a ton of sheer pinks, I was on the hunt for Bare My Soul from OPI. And I've been looking for it in store because I'm not a big online shopper. I prefer, my shopping preference is really in store. I want to see things in person and live, and I want to be able to touch the bottle and just look at the color in person, because oftentimes I think when I see a color online and then I get the polish, it looks completely different. So I checked in pharmacies, none of them had them. Every single Target or Walgreens or CVS, Walmart, Ulta, every single store that carries polishes, even the TJ Maxx and Marshalls, I always check their nail polish section to see if I can find it. And I've just never seen it in store. I'm pretty sure I could have bought this online. But again, I'm an in-store type of shopper. And I went to TJ Maxx, this week, and it happened to be, this is the only one that they had. They had this particular bottle in store. I'm so happy. So this is a sheer pink as well, but it's a little bit more nude. It almost seems to have a little bit of mauve. Let me compare it to Confetti, because Confetti has a little bit more white and it's more blue based. It's just such a pretty color. I think this sheer pink is gonna look super natural against my skin tone, which is exactly what I was looking for. It's very different from the other sheer pinks that I have, for sure. And then let me do a metallic. And then a gold shimmer. Let me do a couple metallics. Let me see here. I don't even know what I brought out, guys. Oh yeah, I brought Tomoko out from Zoya because it's a perfect holiday. It would make a perfect holiday manicure. So let me talk about this gold metallic. This is from LA Colors. And I've mentioned in several videos that I love these metallics from LA Colors. They're from their Color Last line. I wore this, I think it was last year. It was probably my first manicure of 2023. That's what year we're at. Okay. And it was stunning. So beautiful. These have such an awesome formula. Wearability is great for me. I don't usually though have any type of wearability issues with polishes. It's really rare. But anyways, wore very well. Applied, I think, opaque in 1 to 2 coats. I want to say it's a 1 coater, but it's been a whole year, so I'm gonna say 2 just to be safe. It's just really good. Good formula. I think though the brush is a little... Oh my god, I can't open this. Okay, I can't open this. I think the brush, I can't remember what the brush was like. Let me see if I can open another one. Yeah, I can open this one. Why is that one not opening? That's concerning. Yeah, it's a little bit fatter at the end. So it makes it a little bit tricky to get that, you know, more rounded out edge by the cuticle area. But nothing that a little cleanup can't fix. These are just really awesome. I have the teal one, and then I think I have the pink metallic on my winter seasonal rack. All of these This one, the teal and the pink one, all would look amazing for the winter. And this one I was just thinking maybe just on its own because it's that beautiful. Okay, and then a basic gold shimmer, because gold shimmer I think looks really great for the holidays, whether you use it as an accent nail. Usually if I use something as an accent, I want it to be a little bit more, have a little bit more sparkle. But if you're one that likes just the solid gold across the nails, I think that's really classic and it looks really beautiful. This one is an old one from Sephora by OPI. It's called Keep Me on My Mistletoe. I usually tend to bring it out during the holiday season only because of the name. So, and I don't wear it any other time of the year. Actually, I don't think I've ever worn it any other time of the year. Okay, another gold, but this is a textured. And this gold has a little bit of silver running throughout. I don't know if it's silver running throughout, but it's not a yellow gold, like a strong gold, if you can see. It's more of a muted gold. And I like these type of golds. I think they look really beautiful. Let me pair it up with Keep Me on My Mistletoe or something like that. Yeah. So this is Tomoko from Zoya. And this is a pixie dust. So it does dry textured. If you're not familiar with the Zoya pixie dust. So kind of similar to, I don't even know if I mentioned the name of this, Champaign Sapphire from LA Colors. They still have these metallics in store, by the way. I've seen them. The Sapphire, whatever, from LA Colors is a little bit more silvery. But Tomoko still has a little bit. It's just a toned down type of gold. It's just so pretty. And again, I've mentioned before, texture polishes make for awesome, quick manicures. And then the last one, I can't believe I did not incorporate a rose gold in my first video. I thought about it after the fact. So this is my favorite rose gold that has that more of a cool type of rose gold. It has a silver and pink shimmer running throughout. And this is Suoernova from Sinful Colors. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous metallic. I love the metallics from Sinful Colors because they seem to add these scattered larger particles. And they tend to sparkle a little bit more on the nails. Like you can see the scattered sparkles, which I like. I think it makes it look a little bit more interesting on the nail. And with this, I usually like to top it over with a glitter topper that I will mention in a moment because it just amplifies the sparkle. And what better time to wear sparkly manicures? Okay, let's do a couple of greens because there's more greens. There are no reds though. I didn't pull any additional reds actually. So let's do some greens here. And I pulled these three out. Actually, I had another one too. Oh yeah, I had this one. Okay, one of which is a favorite of mine. This is from 90 Lacquer and it's called Cat in the Christmas Tree. And this is a green holographic and it seems to have some gold holographic incorporated throughout. It's just so beautiful. And this is from an indie maker. I don't know if she's selling polishes anymore. I know she took a break because she had her baby. And I don't know if she's opened up her store. Sorry. My baby is chewing on his bully stick, so he's making a lot of mouth noises. Excuse him. But anyways, really, really beautiful. And the name, of course, you know, appropriate for the holidays. And then Merida from Zoya, which is a scattered holographic from Zoya. And it's an emerald green. Any of the holographics from Zoya are amazing. I think I have all of them. I've gotten rid of Aurora. I don't have the nude holographic. I never really looked into buying that one because I have another nude holographic from another brand. But all of the ones that I have, they're all really beautiful. The only reason why I got rid of Aurora is because it was my least favorite and my least worn out of all of the scattered hollows. But you really cannot go wrong. They're all really beautiful. And this is just such an appropriate color, obviously, for the Christmas time. Atlantis, if you have this one, this is an old one from China Glaze. I've had to fill mine in, and actually I saw a comment in my first video. What product I use to thin out my polishes. I will leave the video that I uploaded quite a bit ago up in the cards. but I use a suspension base and then polish thinner. I think the one that I have right now is from Beauty Secrets. That's the one that I have on hand. But I do use a suspension base made for glitter, and it's clear, and I'll just add some of it to my polish to thin out glitter polishes. If you want to thin out cream polishes, I've used the one from OPI, their nail polish thinner, and then I've used the one from Beauty Secrets. I haven't used any other brand. But I use a suspension base usually for the glitters. All right, and then the last one is Grinch Worthy from China Glaze. This is a brighter green. I don't know why my camera's flashing at me. It's a brighter green. I have this incorporated into a red, gold, and green manicure. This one has a mix of a brighter green and then emerald green shimmers. And it's so pretty. I'd never worn a brighter green during the holiday time, but this was so beautiful. A couple of coats for this one, a couple of coats for Merida, and then Atlantis. This is a thicker, chunky glitter, so oftentimes when I've used it, I use it as a glitter topper. Let's do some silver and white. Holographic. No, not white. Yes, let's do some holographics. Okay, so I brought out a couple. I have another one too from OPI. It was from a Breakfast at Tiffany's collection. Here it is, but because it's a little bit more of a pink holographic, and they just look really pretty. But I had that one from Sally Hansen. Okay, so let me start off with a silver glitter, and I think I forgot to bring out the silver metallic, but silver metallics or silver shimmers I think look really beautiful as accent nails, or you can use it as a full-on manicure. But I brought out a silver glitter if I want to do a little bit of a glitter gradient. This one I may put up on my seasonal rack, and it's from ESSIE. This is called Set in Stone. Sally Hansen makes one too. It's called, I only remember the gold one because the gold one is so pretty. It's called Sunken Treasure. It's the silver version of this one. What I like about these is that they have metallic shreds of glitter as well as hex glitters, to where Set in Stone from ESSIE only has hex glitters, which is still really pretty. So if you have this one, bring it out. But if you don't have any silver glitter topper, I would recommend the one from Sally Hansen, only because it has the hex and the shreds of metallic glitter. It gives you a little bit more of a fun look on the nails, I think, because of the different shapes. But Set in Stone is really pretty. I'm putting this one up on my winter seasonal rack because I haven't worn it in a minute. And then another one that has some silver incorporated throughout, but this one has a silver shimmer and then larger satin white hexes. They're not matte, they're not metallic, they're just satin. And they're so pretty. And this is Pure at My Whistle from OPI. This is the one that I had topped over Secret Peri-wink-le, but I topped it over like a cobalt blue as well, and it looks really, really beautiful. It's just so pretty. Another one that's white, and this one, my plan for this one is to put it over top of another white glitter from ESSIE that I have. Okay, get into it, buddy. He's looking at me through the mirror. Oh, chubster. I'm planning on putting this as on the accent nail, just to amp it up a little bit. The polish that I'm gonna wear, I'll share it in my winter seasonal rack video. It's a white glitter from ESSIE, and I think it can get opaque on its own. I just don't remember the name of it. This one is called Crystal Clear Intentions. I have this one over top of a couple of blues. It's a manicure I wore in the spring, and it was really pretty. I did a little bit of layering. So what I did for that manicure is I used Jen from Zoya. I don't have it out right now, but I have, this is not the one that I was gonna talk about. This is, let me see. Let's say like a sapphire blue shimmer. And then I topped it over with Dorothy Who on my accent nail, I think it was. A thin layer of Dorothy Who from China Glaze, which is a blue glitter. And then I did a thin coat of Crystal Clear over top of the three. And that looked really beautiful. This one is the one that switched it up a little bit because it has multiple shifting colors. You get blue, purple. I see a little bit of, they're almost like little flakes. Little shifting flakes that lean a little bit more orange, and then you see a little pink, and it's just really, really pretty. It's like a shifting type of topper, so I think it's just really pretty. And then I have 3 holographics, and all of these get opaque on their own. Yeah, first one is from OPI, is My Voice is a Little Norse. This one's a little bit more silver, not as much holographic, but it has holographic in it. So it's the least holographic, I would say, out of the 3 that I'm mentioning. But it's a really beautiful option. This one's going up on my winter seasonal rack because I haven't worn it in a minute. And then this one, which I wear at least once a year. I've worn it this year already. I wore it with a light blue, kind of similar to something like, let's say, something like this. I paired it up and it was really beautiful. I think I wore that maybe during the spring or something like that. So holographic pearls from Revlon. They don't make this polish anymore, but if you have any holographic polish, I think OPI has one in their new release. I just went to Ulta and I saw that they had a holographic polish. Came this close to buying it, but I have plenty of holographics, so I skipped out on it. And then this one, which is a pink holographic, and this is thick, like thick. So it does get opaque on its own. I usually have to thin it out before I wear it every single time because it is freaking solid, this thing. What I love about it though is that it's a pink holographic. It's not a silver holographic. And I'll do a close-up bottle shot. But you can see here from afar, it's pink leaning, which is so pretty. This is from a Breakfast at Tiffany's collection release or something like that. There was a duo. And my mom got me the duo. It had a deep red, a deep red polish, and then this was the other bottle that was included in that little package. And it's such a special little package because both polishes are really beautiful, and really a red and this would look beautiful together. So I pulled out holographics because you can always use them as accent nails if you like, or you can do a holographic topper if you like. They just look really beautiful. It'll look really great with a pastel pink, right? Or like, let's say something a little bit more nude. Maybe you like a little bit more of a natural, you know, looking manicure, but you do want a little bling. I think those always look beautiful. And then adding the holographic will just amplify it a little bit, and it'll make it look a little bit more festive. And again, you know, with the blue, I mean, it'll go with anything. These sparkle like a whole as rainbow. So they'll go really great with anything. I do have another pink holographic, but this is a topper. This does not get opaque on its own. This is from Sally Hansen, and it came out in a holiday collection maybe a few years ago. I know I did a review, so I'll try looking for that video and I'll link it up in the cards. This is called Online Shop-ling. And this one has holographic shimmer. It has bronze. I don't know if it's bronze. It's not copper. Possibly rose gold, short bar glitter. And then it has some black matte larger hexes. It's kind of similar to Confetti Ready from OPI, if you're familiar with it, where it's pink leaning. The only difference is that I don't think Confetti Ready has the black glitters. I don't know where Confetti Ready is. Anyways, it's kind of similar. If you're looking for a pink glitter, holographic glitter, Sally Hansen has one, and I think I've seen this in stores still if you're looking for something like that. 2 rose gold but slightly bronzy shimmers, and then one more, not one more, I have 3 more gold. This is probably one of my favorite rose golds because it's kind of rose gold, but it has a little bit more red in it, so it has more warmth, I would say, than that one famous rose gold one from ORLY. I got rid of it and now I forgot the name of it. This is called Lucid Dream, and I love this one. It's so beautiful. I've worn it as a manicure, I've worn it as a pedicure. It looks amazing both ways. Colors like these are just timeless. I think they look really beautiful and very elegant if that's what you're looking for. They're not extremely loud if you don't like all the glitter, but you don't want it to be a flat cream. Then something like this I think looks amazing. And then the next one, and this one I think I've worn once many moons ago. I cannot remember what I think of it. It's probably gonna go up on my winter seasonal rack because I want to see if I want to keep it around in my collection. This is called Worth a Pretty Penne from OPI. It has a little bit more red than Lucid Dream. Lucid Dream has a little bit more gold. But colors like these I think look really beautiful. And again, if you want something a little bit more oomph, add a glitter topper if you like. Let's do 3 more golds, actually 4. One has a little bit of a pink mix in it as well. My Favorite Ornament from OPI. I have it incorporated into, I think, as an accent nail for a red manicure. Again, always looks really awesome. This one I think takes about 2 coats, and it's a micro gold glitter. And then Sunken Treasure, I mentioned this one a bit ago. This has gold hexes and then gold shreds of metallic glitter. So beautiful. So you can see my favorite ornament is not quite as a strong yellow gold. It's still gold, but it's a little bit more subtle and sparkly though. It's still sparkly. So the gold glitter, again, you know, you can do a glitter gradient. You can top this over a gold shimmer. You can layer it up and wear it on its own if you want. I've never, though, tried to get these opaque on their own. But, you know, you can layer as much as you want. Or get a very dense gold glitter. And then this one's really pretty as well. This is a gold, but it has scattered holographic running throughout. And this is from ORLY. It's called Just an Illusion. At first, I thought I was seeing things, but I put this under a light and it has scattered holographic. It's really pretty. But it's more gold than holographic. The holographic is scattered. And next to my favorite ornament, you can see it's slightly warmer. I've used this as a topper. I have not used this on its own. I don't even know if it gets opaque on its own, but that's what I would like to try at some point. And the last of the gold is one of my favorites. I've mentioned this polish so many times. This is Sparkler Send Off from Koki. I just adore this polish so much. As an accent nail, or oftentimes when I wear it, I top it over a gold shimmer like this, or a rose gold. This pair is meant to be. They're meant to be. They just look so beautiful together. I know I have a manicure with this one because I worn it. I worn that combination several times because I love it. So Sparkler Send Off has a micro gold shimmer, but it's a very strong yellow gold. It's super yellow, like more yellow than this. And it has larger gold, not gold. What is this? It has pink hexes, but I think it also has gold hexes. I'm sure it does. It's just so beautiful. I used to be able to find this line at Sally's Beauty, but I think they've since removed that line from that store. So I don't know where you can find this line anymore, possibly online, I'm not sure. But this is, like, I love this polish so much. It's one of my favorite toppers. I also have a couple of polishes for the New Year's because New Year's is coming. Did I pull them out? Yeah. And of course, gold will look really great for New Year's. So I thought I'd mention a few because New Year's comes shortly after Christmas Day, and I pulled out 3 that I think are amazing. I have here In the Moonlight from ORLY, another polish that I've mentioned many times because I love it. This has a black jelly and it has silver metallic glitters, but the silver glitters lean almost slightly blue. It's almost like the black jelly has a blue undertone or something, but that makes the glitters pop a little bit more and they just look very reflective. I just love this. The last couple of times that I've worn it, I have layered a black jelly with silver glitter, and then I'll put a thin coat of In the Moonlight just to make it go longer because I don't want to finish it. I'll put a thin coat over top of another black jelly with silver glitter, and then add this one as a topper just to amplify that little, I don't know, it just looks a little bit more reflective, and I think it's because it has that blue undertone, which I think is so beautiful. And then a classic black and gold, I think from any brand. This one though is from Sally Hansen. It's called Bold Gold. This over top of a black, I mean, you can't get more classic than this for New Year's Day. It's just so pretty. And that's a topper, by the way. In the Moonlight, you can get this opaque on its own, maybe a few coats. But again, the last couple of times that I've worn it, I've layered it. And then the last one for New Year's is Storm from Zoya. It is the black scattered holographic. I don't even know how low I am in this bottle. I just know that the last couple of times that I've applied this, it's a little bit thicker and it's a little bit harder for me to get the polish out, but it never really settles too much. I can see a little bit. No, that's a glare. I can't ever see through this bottle, so I don't even know how much I have left over. This is just a perfect, I mean, all the scattered holographics from Zoya I think are perfect, so you can't go wrong. But a black a polish for the New Year's I think is perfect. I just, whenever I wear a black nails, I like it to have a little sparkle. I don't just do solid black creams. It's been a long time. Okay, and then let me do 3 Christmas themed polishes. I just bought this one, so I don't know what it I don't know how this is gonna look. I mean, I think it's gonna look amazing, but the base is so tinted. I'm thinking I could put it over a red. Yeah, because it seems to have pink and white. I don't know. Okay, so I'll talk about this one. This one looks like little berries and it has little tinsel. It's called Tinsel from ORLY. It's a holiday, it's a Christmas themed polish. This is very, very old. I have my bottle pretty far down. And that says a lot, especially when it's a topper, you know? Because I have worn it quite a bit. It's just so pretty. I have this over top of a sheer pink. Because I think toppers like these just, I don't know, they just make them look a little bit more delicate. But it looks very festive. Stelly! She's so mean to him sometimes. Okay, and then another Christmas themed polish. This is called Bling Tree. This is a very tacky Christmas glitter. And it's from Sally's Girl. It's very, very old. So if you have your Sally's Girls glitter, bring them out, especially if you have the holiday ones. This one has a smaller green and gold, no, green and red glitter, metallic glitter. And then it has varying sizes of the white glitter running throughout, and it is so, so pretty. Last time I wore this, I wore it over top of just a gold shimmer, and or did I wear it by itself? I can't remember now, but I layered this one quite a bit so it could get opaque, and it was super, super tacky and festive and so amazing. Is she being mean to you, Gordo? Okay, and then the last one is this holiday one, and this one I just bought. It's from Sally Hansen, and it's called Peppermint To Be. The base is so, it's very, very, like almost pink, but it seems to have white shreds of glitter. It's almost like they put the glitters that they put in this topper inside of the pink tinted base. It's definitely not a polish that's gonna get opaque on its own. This is meant to be a glitter topper. It kind of reminded me of Mini Style a little bit. My Mini Style from OPI. A lot of the glitters have bled into the base. So I oftentimes, when I wear this one, I put it over top of a medium tone pink. So I figured I'd buy something like this one. This one's so cute. Put it over top of maybe a red or a deeper type of rose pink or something like that. That will look really pretty. So it's called Peppermint To Be. Okay, and I think, oh, that was it. But let me show you guys my manicure. Let me go like this, see if it'll focus. So this is the manicure I'm wearing right now. I don't know if you're gonna see the sparkle. I was wearing Russian navy on my toes last week, and I didn't want to switch up my color. I didn't want to start all over. So I decided to put something over top of it. And I was looking for Dog Days from Polish, but I can't find a few of my polishes. So I pulled out the one that I made with that polish. I made a second bottle of it with the suspension base that I use. And so I decided to put this over top of the base, and it looked really, really pretty. So I decided to do it as a manicure. Now, what I was really looking for was to see the blue base a little bit, at least, of what I had previously put down. But it completely covered the blue base. And I used Russian navy from OPI, and then I just wanted a little bit of the glitter, the green glitter over top of it. And it didn't work out so well, but it still looks really pretty. And this has held up so well. I have been super rough with my hands. I mean, to the point where I have cuts on my hands right now. And yet, I have a little tip wear, but literally tip. No chipping, no nothing. This hand, I barely have any tip wear, if that. And I painted my nails. Today is Thursday. I painted my nails, I think it was Saturday. And barely any wear on these. I did add a little bit of a glossy top coat today because it was looking a little bit dull. But other than that, it was looking pretty pristine. Let me also, since, you know, it's been a minute since I've done videos, let me share with you guys a polish that I bought today aside from this one. I bought this one. I don't know when this came out, maybe a fall collection possibly. I don't know, I haven't kept up with the releases. But this is called Scorpio Seduction from OPI. And it's a blue that has that purple little flash. I'm a sucker for polishes like these. So I came home and I was like, God, I wonder if this looks like that Leonardo's model color, which I have not worn. So I don't know why I bought more. But anyways, and it doesn't. It's a brighter blue. It's more sapphire. So this is Leonardo's model color. And then this is the Scorpio polish. And then it has that purple flip, if you can see. It looks really beautiful, so I hope it looks just as awesome. If you guys bought it and have worn it and you love it, let me know. I'm hoping that, you know, your feedback is positive. And then I also thought, oh my gosh, it kind of looks similar possibly to Abstract After Dark, but again, it doesn't. This is Abstract. It's more purple. It's a plum purple, and it has that blue, like a blue and purple shimmer. And then this is the Scorpio one. I know I've worn Abstract After Dark before. I think the shimmer is not that strong on the nail, so I'm hoping this one doesn't disappoint. And it looks just as amazing as it does in the bottle. It's been a minute since I've bought polishes, really. I am hoping to record my winter seasonal rack maybe tomorrow. So that I can have that video up maybe next week. So that's everything. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch and comment and liking this video. And I will see you guys in the next one.